it's Nurse J, Nursing the Truth, and I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. So I hope you are enjoying my Sodom and Gomorrah, um, little series. I had a subscriber ask me to do this, and he was wondering about what is the real story. And so Nurse J, already knowing a little bit about this, wanted to make a video. And so, anyway, let's give a little bit of backdrop as well. I gave you the first video was about Genesis 19 and 20. And then the second video, part two, was basically the lamentations of what some of the Sumerians had written down about some of the things that had happened to them. All of this information is readily available to you if you go to Lamentations of Uruk, URUK. And, you can read that for yourself. Now, through the Earth Chronicles with Zachariah Stitchin, I know a lot of people don't like him, but he was readily available and knew Sumerian and Babylonian, and he knew how to read the cuneiform text. So really, I know he wanted to write books, but he also, had a lot of knowledge as well. So you be the deciding factor on that. Okay, so let's just move on. So basically, from what I've read about the incident, is as we know, Marduk was Enki's firstborn son, okay, on Nibiru. And even Marduk married an earthling, okay, and he had a son called Nabu. He was half demigod and half mortal. So look that up, too, friends. So anyway, the thing of it is Marduk was mad because he felt like his father Enki should be the Lord over the earth. In which, when Enki came here first, he was the Lord of the earth and the sea. Okay, he came here first before Enlil, but then Enlil came and was named Lord of the Command. And basically, lights went out and Enki got demoted per se. And his number is 40. Isn't that funny? Because there's a lot of 40 parallels in the Bible. And Anu 60 and Enlil is 50. So anyway, numerical stuff. And Marduk seemed like, pretty much Enki got shafted and he was mad. And so all these cousins were fighting. So you had the Enlilites and the Enkyites. And Marduk was fighting against his cousin Nergal. Okay, Enlil's son. So, and this was back in 2034 BCE, and it's called the Pyramid Wars, because Enki was given Egypt. Okay, that was his domain. He was given all of Africa, and he was known as Ptah in Egypt. So Enki had all of Africa and all that area over there, and Enlil had his area in Mesopotamia, and Anana had hers in the Indus Valley. Ooh, excuse me. And so they were fighting, okay, amongst territory, and a little bit Marduk and Enkyites would kind of go a little bit further than what they should. The lights were specifically given by On. You can only be here, you can only cross here, but how we like to stretch our feet a little bit further than what we're not supposed to. But anyway, they went on this battle, this war, and Marduk got locked into the pyramid. He got locked into the pyramid. Well, good old Thoth let him out. They were brothers, and Nigashita, and he let them out. And so, anyway, all of this is readily available too on the internet. So, all you got to do is look up the first and second pyramid wars of the Anunnaki. So, basically, it was a family feud. You know, like we have family feuds, right? I might get mad at my cousin. She might get mad at me. A mom might get mad at an aunt. Grandmother might get mad at the granddaughter. It's all in retrospect, okay? So basically, they were battling for who was going to be the Lord over everything. But in all actuality, On is was the Mac Daddy of them all, and basically Enlil overread Enki. But I have to tell you, Enki is way smarter than any Enlil. So anyway, I guess I'm kind of you know, on African side of things. So anyway, you can look this up. Another story of this battle is on Mesopotamia gods. Gosh, I have the worst hiccups right now. And there is a story called The Seven Evil Spirits. And it's about nuclear missiles. Okay, now this was translated in 1903 because they didn't find these cuneiform tablets until like 1872 or 1876. Excuse me, guys. And so what it says is raging storms, evil gods are they. Now this is what the people are writing. Raging storms, evil gods are they, ruthless demons, who in heaven's vault were created. Brought down from Nibiru are they, workers of evil are they. They lift up the head to evil, every day to evil. Ninurta, Nergal, Nanar, Utu, Adad, Anana launch nuclear missile strikes at Marduk and his sons, Ashur and Nabu. Of these seven, the first missile in the south wind, the second missile is a dragon whose mouth is open that none can measure. The third missile is a grim leopard who carries off the young, and the fourth missile is a terrible Shibu. The fifth missile is a furious wolf who knoweth not to flee, and the sixth missile is a rampant which marches against God and King. The seventh missile is a storm, an evil wind which takes vengeance. Seven are they, messengers to King Anu are they. From city to city darkness work they. A hurricane which mightily hunts in the heavens are they. Thick clouds that bring darkness in heaven are they. Gust of wind rising which casts gloom over the bright they are. With the Mkulu, the evil wind forcing their way are they. The overflowing of Adad, mighty destroyers are they. At the right of Adad, stalking are they. To wreak destruction forward go they. In the broad heaven, the home of Anu, the king, evilly do they arise, and none to oppose. When Enlil's heard these tidings, a plan in his heart pondered. While Enki exalted Masu of the gods, he took counsel and he pleaded against striking his descendants. Did you hear that? He pleaded, do not strike his family. Nanar, Utu, Ishtar joined the force whom he had set to order the vault of heaven. With Anu, he approved the strike. He divided the lordship of the whole heaven. To these three gods, his offspring, day and night without ceasing, he ordained to stand. When the seven evil gods stormed the vault of heaven, they set themselves angrily. Adad, the warrior, they brought on their side. With Anu, the king, moved into a shining dwelling, Eana, exercising dominion over the heavens. And then there's 10 lines that are missing. Day and night he was dark, the moon god. In the dwelling of his dominion he sat not down. The evil gods, the messengers of Anu, the king, are they. Raising their evil heads in the night, shaking themselves are they. Evil searching out are they. From the heaven like a wind, over the land rush they. Enlil saw the darkening of the hero sin in heaven. The Lord spoke to his minister Nusku. O my minister Nusku, my message unto the ocean bring, the tidings of my son Sin, who in heaven has been sadly darkened. Unto Enki, the god of waters, in the ocean announced it. Nusku exalted the word of his Lord. To Enki in the ocean he went quickly. To the prince he exalted Masku, the Lord Enki. Nusku, the word of his Lord, there announced. Enki in the ocean heard that word. He bit his lip and filled his mouth with wailing. Enki called his son Marduk and gave him the message. Go, my son Marduk, son of a prince. The gleaming sin has been sadly darkened in heaven. His darkening is seen in the heavens. The seven evil gods, death-dealing, fearless are they. The seven evil gods, like a flood, rush on. The land they fall upon, do they. Against the land like a storm, they rise, do they. Talking about the 7 nuclear missiles. Before the gleaming sin, they set themselves angrily. The story is the 16th tablet of a series called the Evil Demon series, of which we have Assyrian with a parallel Sumerian text. They were a very ancient legend. The Mkulu appear also in the creation epic. Adad is a god of storm, Anu of heaven, Enlil of storm, Sin of the moon, Shamash of the sun, and Ishtar of love and fruitfulness. The meaning of Masu is unknown, but Enki was long the chief ruler. The evil gods darkened the moon by an eclipse, Shamash helping them by withdrawing his light from the moon, and Adad by sending cloudy weather. Seven gods of the wide heavens, 7 gods of the broad earth, 7 robber gods are they, 7 gods of universal sway, 7 evil gods and demons and evil and violent demons, 7 in heaven, 7 on earth. Neither male nor female are they, destructive whirlwinds, having neither wife nor offspring. Compassion and mercy they do not know. Prayer and supplication they do not hear. And horses reared in the mountains hostile to Enki. Throne bearers of the gods are they, standing on the highway befouling the street. Evil are they, 7 they are, 7 they are, twice 7 they are. The high enclosures, The broad enclosures like a flood they pass through. From house to house they dash along. No door can shut them out. No bolt can turn them back. Through the door like a snake they glide. Through the hinge like the wind they storm. Tearing the wife from the embrace of the man. Snatching the child from the knees of a man. And driving the freedman from his family home. Unto Enki are they hostile. The throne bearers of the gods are they, disturbing the lily in the torments are they set. Baleful they are, seven are they, seven are they. May the spirits of heaven remember, may the spirits of earth remember. End nuclear wars. So, these Anunnaki wars, families, who's going to rule, why. Even in this Earth Chronicles, Enki, he had these nuclear missiles in the mountains where no one knew. But then someone found out, someone overheard, and they went and told the Enlilites, and they went and got these missiles. And Enki cried out and begged and pleaded that they do not know what they're doing with these missiles. And he lamented, he cried out, and then Hersag was upset. And, even Nigashita knew what was going to happen, and they were all fearful. They even cried that they saw all these people dead, and so it was very hard for them. So the Pyramid Wars, that's exactly what it was, the Pyramid Wars. And it's just all about, ruling of the lands, who's going to take what. Just basically, what's happening now. Are they really different from us? Because if you read the Sumerian tablets, the creation story, the creation of man, how can we be very different from them if they do the same thing as we do? So until next time, Hotep and Ashe, and I hope you have enjoyed the Sodom and Gomorrah series. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends and family about me. And like I said, you can get this on the World Wide Web. Go to mesopotamiangods.com. Go to the Limitation of under Wikipedia. You will find this in Zechariah Stitchin's Earth Chronicles. Look up the Pyramid Wars of the Anunnaki. And you will find everything you need to know, friends. What is the real story of Sodom and Gomorrah? Until next time, have a wonderful day. And God Thoth always says, when you search for the truth and you find the truth will set you free. Have a great day, guys. Goodbye.